Hello everyone and welcome to mathMinutes. In this video, we have an exciting topic that might make your math lessons a little less daunting. We're diving into negative numbers and exploring how to add, subtract, multiply and divide them. So grab your pens and let's get started. Before we begin, let's quickly review what negative numbers are. Negative numbers are numbers less than 0 and are denoted with a minus sign. They help us represent values below 0, such as temperature below freezing or points lost in a game. First, let's talk about addition. Adding negative numbers may seem intimidating at first, but it's simpler than you think. Remember these two rules. 1. When you add two negative numbers, you add their absolute values and place a minus sign in front of the result. 2. When you add a negative number and a positive number, subtract the absolute value of the negative number from the positive number. For instance, minus 3 plus minus 5 equals minus 8. In this example, both numbers have a negative sign. We add their absolute values, which are 3 and 5, resulting in minus 8. Let's consider an example where the signs are different. Minus 3 plus 5 equals 2. We subtract the absolute value of the negative number from the positive number, so in other words 5 minus 3, which equals 2. Next up is subtraction. Subtracting negative numbers might seem tricky, but it follows the same principles as addition. Remember these key steps. 1. Subtracting a negative number is equivalent to adding its absolute value. When you subtract a negative number, change the sign from minus to plus and follow the addition rules. For example, 4 minus minus 7 equals 4 plus 7, which equals 11. In this case, we change the sign of minus 7 to positive 7. Then we add it to 4, resulting in 11. 2. Subtracting a positive number from a negative number is similar to addition. Just remember to keep the negative sign intact and follow the addition rules. Minus 3 minus 2 equals minus 5. In this case, we add the absolute values 3 and 2 and keep the negative sign in the front. Now, let's tackle multiplication. When multiplying positive and negative numbers, we have a simple rule. A negative number times a positive number equals a negative number. For instance, minus 3 times 4 equals minus 12. When multiplying two negative numbers, the negative signs cancel out and the result is positive. Minus 5 times minus 2 equals 10. Finally, we have division. Similar to multiplication, there's a rule for dividing positive and negative numbers. A negative number divided by a positive number equals a negative number. For example, minus 15 divided by 3 equals minus 5. In much the same way, if we divide a positive number by a negative number, the result is a negative number. 12 divided by minus 4 equals minus 3. Now, let's consider when we divide a negative number by another negative number. In this case, the negative signs cancel out, giving a positive number. Minus 16 divided by minus 8 equals 2. In this case, the result is positive. Let's quickly summarize what we've learned so far. Adding two negative numbers. Add their absolute values and place a minus sign in front of the result. Subtracting a negative number, change the sign and follow the addition rules. Multiplying negative numbers, two negatives result in a positive number, while a negative multiplied by a positive or vice versa gives a negative result. Dividing negative numbers, two negatives give a positive result, while a positive divided by a negative or vice versa yields a negative quotient. And there you have it. Adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing negative numbers isn't as tricky as it seems. Just remember the rules we discussed and you'll be a pro in no time. Don't forget to like this video and until next time, keep curious about the world of numbers.